Why does Borderlands 4 feel so different but exactly the same? After going hands-on with the game, my biggest takeaway is just how much the new movement system changes everything. Vault Hunters can now grapple hook, double jump, glide, and dash. Now, that's not revolutionary in gaming overall, but for Borderlands, it's a game changer. The moment-to-moment combat just feels more interactive. There's verticality everywhere, enemies are more aggressive, and the movement opens up creative ways for you to use your skills and weapons. You're not just reacting, you're improvising now. And when you do shoot, the gunplay feels tight. Every weapon I tried had proper feedback, weighty recoil, clean impact, weird but responsive sights. The whole thing just felt more dialed in than before. It still has that cel-shaded cartoon flair, but of a little bit more oomph under the hood. It's fun to aim and satisfying to hit, which hasn't always been Borderlands' strongest suit. I played as Vex, a siren with some really fun tools. One of her 3 action skills lets you summon phase clones that taunt or deal damage. Super useful if you're going in solo. We did have a preset build for this preview, but just taking a peek into the skill trees, it's clear that there's tons of build potential. There's mixing and matching, stacking passives, mods, augments, and of course, your choice of weapons. It's layered in that classic Borderlands way, but it feels more flexible with more depth. Speaking of weapons, they've done something really clever with the new licensed part system. Now, a single gun can borrow effects from multiple weapon manufacturers. You get those classic Borderlands, wait, what does this weapon even do? Moments again. And the variety is honestly wild. The loot chase feels endless again in the best possible way, especially since they've retuned legendaries to actually be legendary again, so they don't drop often, and when they do, it's meaningful and something to be excited about. Grenades are gone, by the way. Now you just have the ordnance slot, and from what I saw, rocket launchers, throwing knives, drones, wacky grenades, it's a subtle change, but it really freshens things up. All of this feeds into a combat system that's just fun and chaotic, and it feels great to play, especially on the new planet Kairos. The open world is colorful, has loads of personality, and traversal is quick thanks to the new Digirunner vehicle. You can summon it at any time, and it feels badass to drive. You'll find outposts, side objectives, safe houses as you explore, but what I liked is that the real side content feels more story-driven and handcrafted. Less filler, more focus. And I actually spoke to the lead writer, Taylor Clark, about this. They really want the side missions to matter, not just pad out your map. Now, with all of that being said, don't expect some radical departure. Structurally, this is still very much a Borderlands game. You're chasing loot, watching damage numbers fly, ticking off missions, and blasting through waves of enemies with your build. If you've played Borderlands before, the DNA is still here, they're just modernizing it. Of course, we only saw a slice of the full game. There's a lot of things we didn't get to try, especially endgame systems. But after playing for myself, I walked away feeling like Borderlands has genuinely found its footing again with 4. It's still loud, weird, and loot-based, but it just feels more modern, more refined, and a little bit more thoughtful. If you fell in love with the first 2 games, this might be the one that brings you back, alright? Peace.